Little Steps is a local nonprofit in Greenville County. We've been serving Greenville County for 10 years. And what we do is we provide services for young parents 14 to 24. We provide different classes such as peer groups, mentoring. We also provide them with different resources. So we have a partnership with Loaves and Fishes. They will come in and bring food each week, and we're able to give them grocery bags each week. We also help them out with different resources like diapers and wipes and baby items.
You wouldn't know like your resources and how to get the things. It helps you a lot. Like you point out things you would have never thought of. Like I would have never thought that, oh, my baby should go to this development center or something, like, because like I never knew that babies are supposed to do this at this time or something like that. And I learned from it. Like I know where I can go, like if I need help, who to call, and what places would be more helpful and things like that. So
when I first had my son, for instance, he couldn't drink like a certain bottle. He could only drink this type of Dr. Brown bottles. They supply all of those bottles. So like everybody else is getting regular bottles, and my son needed this, he needed that. He wasn't gaining weight right, so they was helping me with that too. So they helped me a lot.
How our program works is it's on a system called Earn While You Learn. So basically with that system, they earn baby bucks, and that's like our Little Steps currency. And with those baby bucks, they can then purchase the items they need in our baby boutique. And so the idea behind it is that they're still getting what they need, and we're helping them, but they're also learning to be self-sufficient.
I think that Little Steps is such a great program. I think that there's this cycle of poverty that goes on, and you just see the cycle repeat and repeat and repeat. And Little Steps is unique because it hits that cycle at a certain point where this young parent is able to move up the ladder just a little bit, and you've got a child coming right along behind who's able to move up the ladder just a little bit more. It's really a unique place to impact that cycle of poverty. I live in this bubble, this middle-class mommy bubble, and then I come here to class and I hear things that just blow my mind, that I'm not even aware of, that I'm not even aware they exist. And sometimes I just feel helpless because I think, what in the world can I do to help this person?
I've been impacted because we get to sit on some of the parenting classes, and we get to know the program members and do whatever we can to help them, and it's nice to see the relationships forming between the program members and all the volunteers here at Little Steps.
From my perspective, Little Steps makes a big difference in the community, in that, like I mentioned before, they help equip parents with the skills that they need, the tools that they need to become better parents, give them job skills, interview skills, encourage them to stay in school, give them accountability for all the things that they need to do to just better their situation in life.
I think a big part of what we do is less of the statistics per se and more of, okay, this parent is now reading to their child. How do you quantify what that means for that child's future?
Many of our students, when they find that they're pregnant, often feel ashamed, they feel unconnected, and oftentimes they feel as though their future plans have been shattered. But when they enter Little Steps, all of that turns around. They have a sense of being connected, they have a sense of being wanted, of being valued, and that's why I love Little Steps. Many of our students feel as though they are looked down upon, and that is just the opposite. All of the staff here at Little Steps meet each of our students where they are. They are very eager and compassionate about working and providing support to the students.
So coming to Little Steps, it put me in an environment with other girls that was in the same predicament as me, or in worse situations, or probably not even really going through much. But being in that environment with people that's going through the same thing as me, it's like, oh, I got this. I'm not the only one going through it.
Being with Little Steps, I learned that there's a lot of positive things out there. I actually can love myself a little bit more.
I've been at Little Steps now going on a year. I started when I first found out I was pregnant. I heard about it from my mom and then my social workers at school. And so I said, I'm gonna try it. Well, I came all the whole summer program, and I've been coming ever since, and it really helped me out a lot because when I first found out I was pregnant, I wasn't ready. I was really nervous, so my whole pregnancy, I was just like, how do you be a mom?
I think that I get a lot more out of Little Steps than what little bit that I may give to them.
We are hugely supported by volunteers, which is awesome because we would not exist without all the help we've gotten through so many people that have just been so generous with their time.
Anybody can help out. I have no special skills that make me any more qualified than anyone else other than a willingness to be here.
Everyone should come to Little Steps. Like, it's the best.